Welcome back to the Misano World Circuit, Marco Simoncelli. We're back for the Grand Prix of Emilia-Romagna. This is round 14 of 20 as Jorge Martin comes into round 14. 7-point lead Martin has in the World Championship ahead of Pecco Bagnaia, the reigning world champion. Well, trust us, he is desperate to win in front of his home crowd here this weekend. Marc Marquez seeking a third consecutive Grand Prix victory for the first time in 5 years. The hunt for a top 10 place to go directly into Q2 starts. This is a good lap coming in from Martin, isn't it? Over the line we track him, and the World Championship leader is back in P1 here in Misano. 130.844 from the number 89. On the bike number 2, it's now P2 for Marc Marquez, so 130.585, so no issues hopping onto the spare bike for the number 93.
Bagnaia looks like he's going to go fastest.
We have a new all-time lap record, and it's gone the way of Pecco Bagnaia, beating his own all-time lap record from Misano earlier on this month, the 130.286. Here comes Bastianini, who definitely needs to find some speed in the final 10 minutes because he can ill afford to be missing out on a direct place in Q2, but this is more like it. This is better than thank you very much. Up to 4th place. So look at the standings. Bagnaia, Martin, Marquez, Bastianini, top 4 riders in this session. The top 4 riders fighting for glory in this year's MotoGP World Championship, just as we want it. And that's Martin, Jorge Martin, that has crashed out at the end of this practice session. Into turn 8 he goes. Front's going to tuck right there. Oh, now the beast has gone down. It's not going to damage his Q2 chances because he's comfortably in 4th place. But in what has been a very dramatic and a rather crash-strewn ending to this practice session here in the Grand Prix of Emilia-Romagna. Fabio Quartararo still there in 7th place. Nailed the perfect first sector. Look how quick Fabio Quartararo was in the first split. This is awesome. Potentially on course here to be picking up another 2 places. He tips the Monster Energy Yamaha into the final corner, using all of his energy here, all of his talent over the line. Quartararo goes, he is up into P5. Wow. Can't speak highly enough of the job that Fabio Quartararo is doing right now. Vignales at the moment in 7th place. He's the top Aprilia, who had his technical issues earlier on in the session, is 11th. Aleix Espargaro 2 places further back in 13th. Aleix Espargaro, there's been so many late yellow flags which are going to be costing riders track time here. Aleix Espargaro at the moment creeps into the top 10, and that's put Miller out. So it goes from bad to worse for Red Bull KTM, because as it stands right now, both Miller and Binder missing out.
But that also, again, highlights how good the rookie Pedro Acosta is.
Awesome. Acosta at the moment in 8th place. Miller has been pushed out by 0.05 of a second.